All right, Marcus. We're
Hey
back.
yo, is this the start of our like weekly stream? Are we back?
We're back. We're live. We're vibing.
I can hear you smiling, dog.
Hey man, weeklies will be a good thing. We just got to figure out like an intro. You know.
True. Yeah, I mean, I think if we can stick to like a consistent enough schedule, I think Mondays it sounds like Mondays has been our best like bet to consistently stream. So
Yeah. Um. Yeah. What's going on today for you, my good sir?
oh man, nothing much really. Got back home from Tacoma over the weekend, LDXP Tacoma. I know we're gonna be talking about that practically this whole stream. Um, Nothing much. Kind of just vibed all day today, figuring out like some merch stuff for CDH, and then sent out a bunch of emails, and you know, that's about it really. What about you? I know you work today. How's
I did.
how's your day?
I did indeed work today. It was good. It was it's work. Handling cards
Yeah.
all day. Got a couple little cool sealed things. I think we'll open up here
Oh,
in a minute.
that's cool.
Yeah, every once in a while somebody opens a door and there just sits some like weird old stuff,
Random
and they
stuff.
say this is either trash or not here.
Wow. First one to grab it's theirs.
Yep. So
Nice. That's cool.
yeah. So I think we'll actually like kick that off.
Yeah.
Kick us off today with that. I
Okay,
have
that's good.
for our perusal.
Cool.
I have
Cool.
some random weird old stuff, right? So this is a
that
Born of
Russian?
Gods. Yeah. It's a nice little Cyrillic Russian. $20 one day. Probably not much more than that now. Born of the Gods is not exactly a value set. But this is a pre-release kit from back then. And I think this is what... I don't know what year Born of the Gods came out. It's copyright 2014, so like
Yeah,
10 years ago, 11 years ago.
somewhere around there. Yeah,
Yep.
a random decade-old Russian pre-release kit.
Yep, 100%.
Nice.
From
Cool.
my understanding, there's 5 packs and then like almost like a theme booster, like seeded pack, and then a promo in here. So like we'll get into that, and then a couple like starter decks.
Oh damn.
Got a 2014 red deck and a 2000. What did I figure out earlier? 2009 white, just like starter deck. That they were like, well, we're either gonna crack it and throw it into the bulk bin, probably, or whatever, or open it. So I'm
Yeah.
open it. Let's open this white one.
Let's do it.
Ooh, it has a rules pamphlet.
Oh. Do you wanna go over the rules pamphlet?
The
for,
official
for those
Magic
that don't know how to
Gathering
play the
rules.
What if we're just like cracking open $1 million worth of things that we shouldn't be?
Yeah, man,
You know,
that could happen one day.
accidentally hit a oops on a opening.
We'll crack a revised box someday. You know, get us to a a million YouTube subs. We'll crack a revised box.
Yeah, you're making that promise?
Sure.
Okay.
Make us famous. We will make you content.
True. True.
Yeah. So we're talking about the colors of mana and like the the OG, or not the OG, but like the Magic property, some universes
Yeah.
beyond, but actually universes within.
I mean, you have the OG Planeswalkers, right?
Yeah, the OG
cool.
Planeswalkers. Yeah. Nice little how-to. Oh, and then yeah, actually, like genuinely, I remember these from like Yu-Gi-Oh days.
Oh, blast from the past.
Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of wild. But you can't play a game with this piece of paper, so let's get it.
Maybe we
out
like
here.
laminate that and make that like someone's playmat. That'd be cool.
It is like it's a little smaller than playmat size, but like that could work.
You can make it work. Yeah, why not?
All right. At worst, it becomes a poster.
True.
Goes up on someone's wall. All right. Into the box you go. Now, I have no idea what to expect out of these starter decks. Because me, being a Magic child, baby child,
Yep.
these are relatively a before my time thing. I know there's welcome decks now, but like, they're more straightforward. You can like it's a preset deck list. I don't know if these are preset deck lists. This is 09, so I'm thinking like 10th edition ish.
Maybe, yeah.
Speaking of 10th edition,
Yeah.
I love these comments.
Oh, pacifism. Love
Pacifism.
that. Oh man, it's looking real bulky to me.
It's real bulk. It's real bulk. Hey, you know, our format's proxy friendly. These will become proxy backs. Shadowborn. That set had some cool stuff. Basic lands? Is that it? Is it just a bunch of commons? Hell yeah. Proxy backs, basic lands. We love it, baby. We love it, baby. Alright. Let's do this red one. Ooh, someone has a blue rules pamphlet.
Cool. And this is just like random stuff from work. That's so sick.
Yeah, it's 100% just random stuff. And yeah, so 2014, so this is core set 14. I'm almost wondering, since all the like basics are spread throughout, I'm wondering if this is like in a specific order.
Maybe, yeah. Oh yeah, I guess it's like a card then a basic each time. Maybe did they shuffle it for you? Is that what this is?
Maybe. I know that has existed in some card games at some point.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, hey, open this, don't shuffle it. It's supposed to give you like a good first hand so that you're not like, you know, mana screwed on your first one. Well, 2 boxes of bulk, which is fine. I expected nothing more. Now let's get into some cards we can't read.
True. Well, free is free though, right? You know what I mean? Like
free is free, dog.
Can't
am
complain too much.
I am known to play some Russian stuff. I'm known to play some Japanese stuff. I'm known to play some Chinese stuff. Got a Korean survival signed over the weekend. Cards I can't read are very welcome here. So we open her up. We have a little thingy. Couldn't tell you what it says. This probably has the color combinations for the like set mechanics on here.
Yep.
And then a thing.
Cool.
Hey, for any of you still tracking your Planeswalker points from back in the day, there's your code. On the back of the token. Hey, like actually like they didn't just print like a worthless whatever. I mean, it's probably still like 2 cents, but they printed a game piece on the back of your code card. We could certainly learn from that for the modern day.
Yep.
And we have our pre-release promo.
That's cool.
You're gonna have to help me out with your extensive Magic knowledge if you know what this card is.
Oh boy.
Because I sure don't. Dragon with, I'm assuming, fire breathing?
Red dragon into Journey into Nyx, something. Scourge of something, maybe.
But... Oh, there's there's not just red in here. Wow. I recognize none of that art, so I couldn't tell you a single thing of what that was.
Yeah.
But
this is new for me as well, man. Like not a lot of this is ringing a bell.
Nice little spin down
That's cool.
for the people that love their spin downs. Probably harder to find a Born of the Gods one now. And we have packs. We have packs. These are thick. These feel thick. I'm used to all these 14 card, 13 card, 11 card, whatever it is today packs.
Yep.
All right. What are we vibing with?
Open the Fennex one first.
Oh, just
Yeah, it's that one.
I had to break out my brain for a second.
Man said, "What? Open the what one first?"
Yeah. My favorite thing, dear chatter, that I acquired this weekend is I finished my set of Grim Monoliths, so I could play some Legacy. We'll get into that here in a little bit.
Yep.
But I also got a lot of stuff signed. Or not a lot of stuff, just like some harder to find things I got signed.
Mm.
Alright. We got commons. Got a Spring Leaf Drum.
Nice.
Playable. Valuable? But playable.
Hey, playability is what you care about. Value-wise, whatever, man.
Are rare, couldn't tell ya.
Let me see. Nope.
Alright. Who's next?
Let's go with Perforos. Because why not?
Man, these packs open so nice. Packs nowadays be like tearing into like just tearing apart concrete to open a pack.
Yep.
So we have our commons.
That's cool. Okay. Nice. You got a token.
Ooh.
Nice. So that's boar token.
Who's
Right,
the
let's
next
go
one?
Let's go with Mogius. Yep. Yep, that one. The slow. Is this the right one?
Hey man, if it's characters from the last like 2 years, I could probably get you. But this is before my time.
Yep. Ooh, Satyr Wayfinder, that's cool. Oh.
Ooh, a foil. It's common.
A foil.
It's foil.
Russian foil common, $3.
True. Oh, token? Add card.
Add card. What do you want to do? Thassa? Let's do Thassa. Thassa for a Thassa Deep Dwelling that we pulled. That's Russian foil, and then it's $150 trillion.
Oh, 100%.
We're rich.
We'll probably get into this here in a little bit, but Thassa's Oracle, yeah? Maybe
Oh boy.
maybe it'll take a bite.
Who knows, man?
Ooh, Gary.
Gary. Well, Gary. Read the Bones. That's another playable one.
True. And I have no idea.
Beats me.
And probably a soldier or a warrior.
Yep.
We'll take it.
Alright. Last one. Last banger. What is this? A Dictative Erebos or something? Or a Perforos? That'd be cool.
That would be cool.
Ooh, Aqueous form. That's cool. Feathered
Yeah,
boots.
There's
are
another
cool.
one in there somewhere.
Yep. What else we got?
It's something. And there's
Alright,
your token.
well.
A 1-0 token.
Oh, elemental token. Yeah.
Don't see those very often.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know.
That was cool.
I like Griffin packs. I like Griffin packs, especially old packs I can't read.
Little unboxing before we get into
unboxing before we get into it.
Yeah. That was dope.
Alright.
I mean, like I said earlier, like it's free, right? So I can't complain with free things from work, you know.
Oh, 100%. 100%. And something with a ability. It's foil. It's Russian foil. It's probably if it sniffs playability somewhere, someone will want it.
I was gonna say if it smells like playability, you're rich. If you're not, then well.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah. Maybe we'll open some more stuff in the future. That's all I've got for tonight for opening, but
hell yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Nice little Monday crack.
Yep.
Alright. Well. So Dark here in the chat. Asked earlier what the favorite thing was that we acquired this weekend. For me, it's I finished off my set of Grim Monoliths in terms of like pickups. And so I could play Forge and Legacy. But then I also couple of booths that we've had some repeat good interactions with. They show up every once in a while with some cool foreign stuff. I picked up a Gilded Drake Japanese. Kind of beat, not gonna lie. It's not the cleanest, but it's a Drake. I'm looking for a Drake. I have a Drake.
Nice.
What'd you pick up this weekend?
I picked up a few things. So, for our finals event, obviously we need our prizing. I picked up our prizing.
Nice.
Dropped the nice amount just so we can guarantee our prize support for our November event. So yep, all of that is taken care of. But as far as like things for myself, I don't really think I bought too many things for myself.
Gotcha, Miller. I appreciate the follow.
I bought some Riftbound stuff.
Oh yeah, Riftbound.
Yeah, got some Riftbound stuff. What else? Yeah, I don't think I really got anything magic-wise for myself. I think I ended up giving out more things than getting things for this weekend.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Did you stand in any lines?
Nah, I don't know. This event was like an interesting one for me because low key I kind of just chilled this weekend. A lot of it was like go play some games, go hang out with some people. I saw a bunch of people I actually haven't seen in probably like a decade, and that was like really cool to reconnect with those guys. But yeah, this event was pretty chill for me. Like I said, I kind of just vibed this weekend. Use this weekend to kind of decompress for the rest of the year, and then get back to it in November or at the end of the year for our finals event. Yeah, it was a pretty chill weekend for me.
No. So, what'd you end up playing? I know you mentioned Riftbound earlier.
Yeah.
If you're just chilling, like what does Mr. CDH do to chill?
So, um, there were a bunch of events going on throughout the weekend. One of them was the CDH event that was going on. Um, a lot of people don't have non-proxy decks yet, so out of the graciousness of my heart, I I loaned out a bunch of all of my cards to a decent amount of people, so they can get into the CDH event. You know, better to have like 5 people that want to play versus just like 1 people, and those other 5 can't get in. You know.
Sure.
But since I did not play in CDH, I actually played Legacy this weekend, and that was pretty fun.
Ooh.
Yeah, got
Playing
to got to.
your brew, or I guess Beans is real, but like your take
Beans
on
is
it.
like a yeah, Beans is like a weird like tier 2 kind of deck, but it's Legacy, so like anything can work to a degree, you know.
Sure.
But yeah, I played Beans. Like, you know, I've been playing it a lot on MitGo, so I kind of wanted to jam it in paper, kind of a thing. So yeah,
Yup.
played some Legacy over the weekend. It's kind of just like that and Riftbound, and then some Commander every now and then to switch it up. So
Sure. Now,
looking at the list.
how did you feel playing Beans? Because I'm looking to, like, I've been playing Oops casually here for a little bit, and Forge online and all that. But this is a deck with Force of Will, which I do not play.
Yep.
And like, so how does this feel to play right now?
I mean, to be honest, this is just the blue-black shell, and I splashed green because I'm trying to be super cute, right?
True.
Like Up the Beanstalk is nice because your 2-for-1s for Force of Will gets you a card back. Like Murderous Cut is nice because sure you're delving away your graveyard, but at least you get a card back.
Sure.
And like the cute tech that I tried over the weekend that I kind of had like a little success with was Quantum Riddlers in the main deck.
Yeah, I saw
Since
that.
it is, yeah, since it is 5 CMC, it technically triggers Beans. So you'll off the cast trigger of Beans, you'll draw a card. Off the ETB for Quantum Riddler, you'll draw a card. And then depending on how many cards you have in your hand, you might draw an extra card. So you can kind of go up 3 cards in a turn with Quantum Riddler plus Up the Beanstalk on the battlefield, kind of a thing.
And that works with the warp, right?
It does. It very much does. So yeah, I thought that was pretty fun. This list, like I said, this is basically just like you kind of tempo out with some beans and then attempting to force will your opponent. One of my games, I actually thought he'd someone 3 times in a row because beans just kept drawing me a bunch of cards.
Nice.
And at a certain point, there was no reason for me to like play anything else, and I'm just like, I'll Thoughtseize, pass. Next turn, he plays a thing, I force it, I Thoughtseize him again, pass. Like, you know, you just play straight up tempo while you rip their hand apart, kind of a thing. So, yeah, it was fun. It was a good time.
I see you're on the 2 bargains, 2 Witherbloom commands.
Something that I decided on is that I wanted to play Endurance for like the Oops All spells and then Reanimator matchups. This is kind of like you either play Endurance or Nile Spellbomb. And since I'm playing so many green cards in the main deck already, I might as well just try Endurance in game 1. And then if it doesn't work out, I usually just post board, take out Endurances and Rakshas's bargains for like cleaner things, like I said earlier, like spell bombs, and then depending on the matchup, either more counter magic or yeah, like a carpet might be good depending on the matchup. So
sure, yeah. Looks sick. But you said it felt pretty alright overall?
yeah, I mean, it's like I said, it is a blue-black deck that splashes green or attempts to splash green, and Sometimes it got a little clunky with a few of the spells. But I mean, I had a good time with it. Overall, it was fun.
Nice. That's good.
Yeah.
And then Riftbound.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, me dango. I appreciate the follow, sir.
Ooh, shout out to
ma'am,
me Dango.
or they them. We are. It's the modern age.
That's fair. That's fair.
Gotta break some old habits. But yeah, Riftbound.
Yep.
Is there like a decklist site, or do you have yours like on a decklist site?
I don't, but here, let me get you one. I think this is the one that I kind of went off of. Give me 1 second. Oh, actually, you know what? Nah, I got you, dog. I took a picture of it on my phone.
Ooh, is it all like
'Cause
fancy
I am,
like the Twitter people are right now?
Have
you seen those? Have you seen
Yeah,
those?
those are weird. Those are weird. No, but this is. There you go. I sent it to you on Discord. That is the
I
current
see.
list that I'm playing. Yeah.
I see. So,
Yep.
for the uninitiated,
Yeah.
what am I looking at?
You are looking at blue, red Delver in Legacy.
Yeah.
Very much so. That is the best way that I've described it to non-Riftbound players, and then when they have played the deck, they have just been like, "Oh wow, this is just straight up Delver. This is great."
Yeah, I've been looking into maybe getting into this game. It sounds. We were talking the other day. There's something that I was looking for in the like the One Piece TCG and Lorcana.
Mhm.
Like there was some vibe that it wasn't clicking. Something about how the games play. It to me they essentially feel like a like a series of rock paper scissors. Whereas like how I've seen Riftbound play out, it's very much like you actually have decisions to make. And not that like you don't in those games, but you know it's different. It's like an intangible thing. So
yeah, I mean, especially like how you mentioned Riftbound, or excuse me, One Piece and like Lorcana, for example, because I kind of like meshed those two together, and that's kind of what this game has felt like. Like the beauty of this game is that it plays like both of those games combined, but also there's a nice level of interaction that you can play within it. Like the actions and reaction cards are definitely feel like instants and sorceries for Magic. And then obviously your goal is to score on battlefields, so that's kind of like the Lorcana thing at the moment. And then the resource system is like One Piece. But yeah, I don't know. This game has felt really good.
yeah, but boy howdy is
yeah.
it hard to find product right now. Like
It is.
it came
very
out.
much so.
Admittedly, it came out as of today, 3 days ago.
It came out literally over the weekend during Tacoma. Yeah.
So, you know, the product will be hard to find. But even like me going around to all the LGSs around here, I think it was Friday because I was only at the con on Saturday, so I drove to my LGS Friday to pick up a couple like some sleeves and stuff just to have on hand, and I picked up the Jinx starter deck and a couple packs.
Oh, nice.
But then when I went back on last night on Sunday, every LG and I made the sweep of the LGSs because it's sort of in my path on the way home. I hit like 3 of them, or I drive by like 3 of them. So I just kind of did the sweep, and like it was only the green orange deck, the
Lee Sin one.
the Lee Sin.
Nope.
And I don't know if I want to buy another starter deck.
Yeah.
Low-key, I don't even know if I want to open up packs, but
Yeah.
right now, like, shops don't have the inventory to warrant like going and
it has
buying.
been tough to try to get literally anything at the moment. If you're not like part of a shop, or you're not like, if you don't know anybody, like, you know, it has been tough to get product for sure. I will say it's not as hard as it was for like One Piece product to get like One Piece product, because I felt like that
True.
was truly impossible.
I remember early days of One Piece. That was tough.
Yeah, like that was
I
genuinely like
made me
truly
stop playing.
impossible to get. Yeah. Whereas at least Riftbound, like there are some stores that like, sure they don't have a lot, but they're limiting you to like, you know, like three packs, and then you could buy like a trial deck, or like, you know, a little bit of everything kind of thing. Like, you know, you can get a little bit of this, a little bit of that. You can't buy all of our stuff, but you know, it is what it
Yeah.
is.
And honestly, like I almost prefer that that method, unless you're a store that genuinely has like just product on product on product, which you know that's not unheard of. Like if you know that you're gonna sell out, like, you know, cutting people back, you know, 3 packs a day or 5 packs a day or whatever.
Yep.
I know shops have to charge market to be competitive. It's just the nature of this beast. But I don't know, having the ability to actually access all of that is very important.
But yeah, Riftbound genuinely has felt like a lot of fun. I will say, now that I'm looking at this picture, I technically did make a few changes, because I linked up with Josh from the Gabby's crew, and we played like a bunch of games throughout the weekend, and we kind of realized there's like a few cards that are like not the best to max, and we kind of just like kept brewing this deck over the weekend. And yeah, this is like 2 or 3 cards off of like what I'm currently playing, now that I think about it. But
nice.
it's pretty close.
We'll have to get some reps in. I'll print out, see if there's some place that'll print out some you know, some playtest cards. Yeah, Miller, that sounds tough, buddy. Like, hate to pull the avatar, but it's rough, man.
Damn, that's brutal. Yeah.
I mean, Walmart might have product. I know some Reddit stuff, or some stuff circulated on Reddit of a couple Walmarts breaking street dates. So like they do get the products.
Even in our area, like somewhere in, I think, the Renton Walmart, they had like cases and cases of Riftbound. And
that's crazy.
They were
I
all
went to like
those
four
they were all
Walmarts.
the
There was
blister
nothing.
packs. Like, wow, okay. Like, game comes out on the 31st. People are just like naturally at Walmart, and they see like a big Riftbound sign. Like, why not buy it? You know?
No, for sure. So
yeah,
Legacy.
Riftbound was fun. Legacy was fun.
You played some Commander.
I did. I got to play like a handful of Commander games. Like, I would say like under 10 games, because honestly a lot of it was playing Legacy plus Riftbound, and then like I actually shot a decent amount of content. So like be on the lookout for that stuff like in the coming week or weeks. But yeah, like I had a pretty chill weekend, like I mentioned. It's a lot of it was decompressing, kind of just chilling, doing my thing. Chatting up with a bunch of people, so yeah. About yourself? I know you had a eventful Saturday.
Yeah, we had
a bunch of stuff signed, got a CDH event going on, you know?
Yeah. Now, I played in the CDH event, didn't do great. In fact, did like actually the worst. But we had fun. So like I don't right now I'm pretty busy, so I don't get to play a ton, but it was fun to just like get out, jam some games in an environment where people are like trying to win. Yeah, Miller, I feel it. It's like prior to this, I think I've played 2 games in the last like 6 weeks. It's tough.
Yeah.
Dark. We'll get to that. We'll get to the secret lair. That's I've got a
yeah,
story.
yeah.
I've got a story for that because boy
Oh,
howdy.
do you?
Oh yeah.
Nice.
But no. I only had one con day. I could only get 1 day off for the con this go round.
Yep.
So kind of had to jam pack everything in there. Played the CDH event in the morning. By round 4, you know, we saw our fate, so we dropped.
True.
But yep, there were 2 artists that made it all the way out to Washington, which don't typically make it out to events around here. Mr. Victor Dominguez and the wonderful Chris Ron. So I happened to show up early enough out of like worrying about traffic to get there like an hour before the CDH event, and Mr. Dominguez was already there, so I got my stuff done like before the event, which was sick.
Nice.
And then after the event is the Chris Ron. I think I stood in line for. It felt like a long time, but I don't think it actually was. Like compared to like some of the Magic Con lines like I stood in, like the Jesper line. That was brutal.
Yeah.
But on the scale of like the Tacoma event, like it was a long line. But we got a bunch of stuff signed, got some swords signed, got some. The big thing was Tezzeret's. Got a playset of non-foils and got my commander foil.
Yeah, those are really cool to get signed, especially since I think those are probably his newest cards because they came out in Edge, right?
Yeah, it came out in Edge.
Yeah, it was dope.
Yeah, but no, on the secret lair note today, because you know we're always looking for upgrades. We're always, you know, we like some shiny cardboard, especially cardboard apparently that we can't tell if it's gonna be foil or not. Yeah, so the secret lair today. What? We'll start off with Marcus. When was the last time that you sat waiting for a secret lair?
I don't know actually. Every time I've wanted a secret lair, I've always been late, and I kind of give up at a certain point. So I genuinely don't remember anymore.
Gotcha. Well, you know, normally there's sort of it's a weird system. I have my qualms with it. It's not exactly how I do it. But sort of if you're there before the drop happens at whatever time it happens for you. For us, it's 9 a.m. local. If you're sitting on the site and you have something in your cart, then you can join the line, except the line isn't a line yet until at 9 o'clock.
Interesting.
Once 9 o'clock hits, everybody that was in before 9 o'clock gets a random spot in line, and then all the people that show up at 9 o'clock come in after that, right? So like you're still incentivized to show up early. And as much as I have qualms with like the whole not print to demand, things sell out instantly kind of thing, it functions well-ish. Like if you play the game, you can generally get what you're looking for. Or at least I've had the decent luck to, like, it'll start off at wait time of more than an hour, but we eventually get there. This one, however, I get to work, 'cause I work at 9 a.m. Get on my computer. Try to go to the website. The website's closed.
The heck?
Okay, interesting. Like, it's just like a generic, like, we're still setting up the secret lair site. And I was like, okay, cool, weird stuff happens. It's IT. But I go on Blue Sky because that's where Secret Lair does all their announcements. They've completely moved from X Twitter. They are Blue Sky announcement only. And they're like, due to IT issues, We're delaying the launch for 15 minutes. Okay, cool, perfect, great, whatever. So I have to like refresh the page. From the Supreme days, you refresh the page a billion times to, like, get in like as soon as you can. And so now we're sitting, instead of getting the error page, we're sitting in the like pre-queue, the pre-line. Cool, excellent. And then the little notification thing on the site pops up. Due to technical difficulties, we're actually pushing the launch of this to 9:45.
Oh.
And I'm like, okay, cool. Which is sus. And then the Blue Sky announcement goes out, and all the comments on Blue Sky are like, just in flames. Like, it is not a good time. Eventually, it does release at 9:45, but I think after sitting for an hour in the pre-queue, we hit the queue, and we were sitting for another hour and a half. Normally it's not that bad. Normally you sit in pre-queue for like 10 minutes, and then maybe an hour goes by, and then you can get your stuff. But it was tough. But yeah, we did hit today. I think I bought a couple, namely like I one for me, and then one for potential people, maybe potential people in this call.
Maybe, I will say the stuff in there is actually pretty decent. So
yeah, it's like an actual good like value layer.
It's actually a good one. So
tough, dark. I feel it. If I wasn't at work, that would be
me. Yeah.
Yeah, Miller. I feel it on the budgeting thing. I'm lucky to be in a place right now where I can swing that. But definitely, like, I've been there. I feel it.
Then we have Jake Habs with the 6-7.
Hey, man. Right. I waited at least 6 or 7 minutes.
Sure.
Nice. But yeah, so we'll see. It's a complete luck of the draw on if you hit foils, and they added Halo foils this time. So.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So it's unlike other secret layers where you could buy the non-foil for like 30, and then the foil for 40, or if it's like a UB, it's 40 and 50. It's 26 cards because this one's for every letter of the alphabet. And they are. You don't know what foiling they will be, if any. It is a like. They prototyped this, or didn't prototype, but like the first release they did of this was, I think, a couple years ago for an advent calendar. So it was supposed to be like you open the slot of the day and you get a card, but like that card might be foil, and that's where I think some like pretty cool stuff came out of that. I'm blanking right now on some of the cards, but so it was supposed to be this like surprise, because Secret Lair is like everything going into it. You know exactly what you're gonna get, but it was supposed to be like a fun little surprise thing, and so they've upped the surprise to another tier. So your stuff is guaranteed non-foil, but sometimes one of those cards might be a foil, and sometimes those cards might be Halo foil.
Interesting.
And I like Halo foil, so like that's fine. But there's some bangers in this drop. There's a Nurza Saga. I know that's the big one. There's a Phyrexian Altar. There's you're gonna have to consider getting new Vesuvas because there's Vesuva.
Hell no. That one does look really cool though. What's funny is that I didn't realize that was Vesuva, because the only picture that I saw of it was the half part, the top of the half part.
Yeah, true. All it said was City of 1,000, or like Land of 1,000 Lands, and I thought it looked like City Brass to me, like for the longest time.
But nope.
Yeah.
It's Vesuva.
Mox Opal was in the advent calendar. That was the big one.
Oh.
The retro. And Dan Secret Lair, good luck. I don't know. That's.
If you weren't in Atlanta,
I have an odd feeling that's going to be one of those secret lairs that's like it's not really announced. It's just here's an email. Go buy
if it
this.
helps, yeah, if it helps, I know exactly from like 3 other people where you can get a Dan speaker layer, but you're gonna have to pay for it. That's for sure.
Yeah, like I want to build a Dan deck. I think that'd be fun. But like the art for that and that they turn into a mat is like crazy. It's
Speaking
really
of
good.
which, I didn't realize that they didn't consult like any of the Dan people for that. Like they kind of was just like Dan a thing. We're gonna make a Dan thing, and then like they didn't like message Drew Tucker or anything. The guy who made Dan, or like the art for Dan, I should say.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it was kind of weird. Um, but yeah,
Yeah, true, Miller. There is a Narset reversal and an Isochron Scepter in this drop. So like you have the no, I'm being dumb. Never mind. Um what's your
well,
least favorite card in the A to Z set for art? Um that's a great question. Actually, we're just gonna pull it up. Secret Lair Encyclopedia card list.
you can just go to the secret layer page, right?
Well, it was like broken earlier, so I just
Ah,
it looks like it's working now.
all right. We have Alter the Brood.
Walter the Brood, good card, very playable. Brain Freeze.
That's a good one. That's a good one. Not
I like
gonna
it.
lie.
Crop Rot.
I'll
I
play
want
that
to.
card too. That's a good.
Yeah,
That's a good one.
I want to see how this one looks in person because I'm not married to my crop art or my crop rot art in CDH right now. Consult. If I didn't have the MB2 foil, I would 100% jam this because I love this.
I'm gonna be honest, man. This is really good.
Yeah, this is really good.
This one's really good.
I can only imagine like that in foil.
Yep.
Same with this one. I don't know if you've seen the like the basic lands that are done by
Yeah,
the same
those are
person. They're really good.
Mm-hmm.
Field of the Dead.
Feel the Dead, really good.
I will say, like, yes, it was an expensive drop, but these are all playables.
Yep.
Gary, gotta love
Chad Gary.
Him to Torok.
Yeah, that's
This is a little hard to read. I will say, like,
it's a little hard to read. Yeah, I don't hate it though.
Ice Conceptor.
Holy,
Yeah.
I feel like I'm looking at a Carrot Top like workout video.
Yeah. You ever? Oh, I think it's American Horror Story. Did you ever watch American Horror Story?
Nah.
They did like a season that was like 80s summer camp, like slasher movie type stuff.
Oh yeah.
And like 100% the first episode just starts off with like people in a dance class looking like this.
Nice.
Hey, and it's done by Kieran too. Get it signed.
Oh, that's dope. Nice. Shout out Kieran Yanner for sure.
Junji.
That's cool.
I don't know why, but this Dragon Seas play, like, I haven't been very like casual brained as of the last couple months, but this Dragon Seas play.
Yeah.
KCI.
Oh. Yeah, I like it. I think I like it I like it more than I hate it.
Yeah, it is. It is very busy.
So there's a lot going
Land Elves.
on. Sure.
Yep. It's iconic.
Yeah.
Myrel.
That's cool
Shout
shit.
out to the Winota days.
That is cool.
Yeah.
I like that one.
Narset reversal.
Well,
I like how it looks. I don't know about you. This gives
I'm
what's that show? What's that show we watched on Apple? Severance. This gives me like Severance vibes.
sure. I don't know. I don't mind like the playing card style, like art type of thing. I don't know. it's not like that banging for me. You know what I mean? Like I think it's fine,
Sure, sure, sure.
but it's not like insane. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
it's cool. Yeah.
And Obnix.
Yep.
I wonder if this is the same person that did the Iron Maiden secret layer that just happened.
Oh yeah,
Because it
probably.
looks similar.
Yeah, dude, that shit's metal as fuck.
That looks like Yu-Gi-Oh art. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Phyrexian Altar.
Yep.
I'll give you one chance. Of all people, you should get this. What property does this make you think of?
Like Dune.
Yeah, 100%.
Okay, I was like, I mean,
this is
is this,
so cool.
am I getting baited as far as this looks like Dune art?
Yeah, this is so cool for Dune.
Yeah, for sure.
Questing Beast.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah. Retrofitter Foundry. I like the pixely stuff. I wish that we would do more pixely.
I agree. I think I like the pixely stuff also, but I don't know. Some of it is just like this is the same realm as the Narset's reversal, where like it's cool, but it's not like it's crazy.
Sure, sure, sure. I just
At
remember.
least for
I think
me, yeah.
they did the Affinity lands right. This
Yeah, the like Sea of the Synod, like all
yeah,
those
yeah,
lands. Yep, 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 yep.
yeah. Soul Ring. I'm partial to Flame Ring. We had a nice long talk this weekend about it, but
We did.
I'm partial to Tiden Flame Ring.
Sure, yeah. This one's probably under the two that we mentioned earlier so far. So
Temple of the False God. Out of respect for spending a handful of money on this secret layer, I will not tear this one up. But anybody who knows me knows that when I buy a precon, the first thing I do is I go find the Temple of the False God, tear it in half, and replace it with a basic.
Sure.
I do not like this card typically. Pretty much ever.
Maybe I gotta make you a deck that like its goal is to get Temple of the False Gods out.
Like, if a deck can be made where you actually want this card, great. But like,
This is very like Simpsons art, you know?
true.
Like that cat,
The cat.
I swear looks like a Simpsons cat. Am I wrong? Like
Yeah. No, I definitely see it.
even the mice are like yeah. Anyway,
Urza Saga. There you
banger.
are. Banger. Like
Absolute bang.
even non-foil. Like this is gonna be crazy.
Holy, holy mama, that's a banger. That thing is good.
It's real nice.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, you know what? I'm almost positive the only reason why we're so hyped about it is because there's just a tad more color than in this one than the actual Urza Saga
True.
arts.
True. True.
The OG Urza Sagas are all just like bland gray and like gold artwork on it. This is just like a nice little blue, nice little red, little yellow in there.
He has his like construct boys.
It's good. This one's good. Mm-hmm.
Then we got a Vesuva. I like
it,
this.
I like it. I don't know if it'll replace the OG foil though. That's the problem.
True.
Good.
Wastelands.
Those are good. That's very good.
Like, and it has the commanders that want to play Wasteland on it. Like I see a Gitrog, I see a Windgrace, I see a Ren in the back.
Yep. I think that's a Ramanop excavator also.
I do believe it's Ramanop. And
it has to be, yeah.
My knowledge of Magic females is not great, so I couldn't tell you who, but
who would that be? Maybe like, well, six is the tree. That's not Ren.
sure.
So that has. Oh, who would that be? I don't know. Let's just say it's Eternal Witness. It's Eternal Witness.
Sure. Xantia. This is probably the least playable one out of the set.
Yeah,
I think
it's
either this or
it already
Eerie.
doesn't see play.
Yeah.
Like I don't know too many people still playing Zentia.
And then a Yarok.
Yep, I think that was really cool.
I like the art. Like I don't think I ever will play this card, but like this art's sick. And a Zozu the Punisher.
Yep.
So
I correct me if I'm wrong. I'm almost positive I am, but I feel like this is the first time this card's been ever reprinted since Kamigawa.
I don't know about that.
I don't know if that card's ever been reprinted.
Dual
In a
decks.
dual deck. Okay. I
But
was like,
essentially, like it's
I essentially was kind of right. I was like,
yeah,
because there's no, I don't see a world where Wizards would ever reprint a Zozu.
yeah.
That's how you know my my boomer magic is showing.
But overall, like a lot of playables and a lot of like there's a handful of like lands matter, landfall, or like fake landfall like Zozu.
hmm
Um, like yes, it was $200 for the set,
Yep.
admittedly, but I think someone did the math. Like the base value on these cards was like 250 or 260 this morning. Of like the if you just were to buy the cheapest version of each one.
Yeah. I
So
mean, I'm going to assume Urza sagas are going to be like 100 apiece.
probably if like
Like,
I thought that the store champs like the textless one, I thought that was gonna stay at about the 150 200 mark,
hmm
and I don't know what it is on TCG, but I know the Card Kingdom's like $500.
oh really?
Yeah. Who's that saga? Yeah, $400 for an LP on TCG. Like it's
Eesh.
yeah, it is kind of crazy. But yeah, man.
That's not bad. Yeah.
So yeah, I hit. We'll see what we get. Um,
I'm curious to see what the secret card is, or the bonus card. You know.
true. There is always one. My guess would be, is there magic cards that start with a number?
Uh,
Or like oh,
yeah. Yeah.
ooh.
There's a bunch. Yeah.
Hear me out. This might be a
Uh,
crazy future sight.
okay.
Uh, Sticker Goblin
Oh, because it's blank.
because it's blank. That might be a
Mm-hmm.
cut.
Uh-huh. Okay. I like that.
um, your favorite art is the Obnix. Where is the man's? He's right here. Yeah, I think it's
It's a
good.
good one.
I
It's
think
really good.
it is really good. I think I am partial to the. Oh god, either the Urza Saga. Can we just blow this up? Come on, come on, man. That's the wrong button. This the right button. It's gonna be blurry, but whatever. Um, I don't know. Out of this, like my favorite of those art, the Phyrexian Altar is just really good. The Phyrexian Altar and the Urza Saga.
All right, what about let's do your top three. What is your top three?
Like Phyrexian Altar, Urza Saga, one or two, depending on the direction of the clouds.
Yep.
And then the Wasteland is really good. But also, like the
Yep.
console's really good. It's sort of like
I'm
a
putting
tie
console
for
in
one and
mine,
two,
yeah.
like a tie for one and two, and then a tie for three and four.
Yep.
Like the altar's just so good.
I think
I don't run it in anything right now, and I admittedly just got one signed like by Pete, but
mhm.
it's so good. I want like it's good enough to make me want to build a deck so I can play it.
I definitely have console as like my number three for sure.
Yeah.
Like that is I think that's pretty locked in as like my number three.
The console's good, man.
Yep.
Console's really good. um, but yeah, my least favorite. I think that was the original question. The least favorite card in the A to Z set. In terms of card wise, like I don't. It is going to be Temple of the False God, but in terms of art, it's probably going to be. I don't know. These all kind of hit.
I mean, okay, maybe I'm a hater, but it's probably like the pixel ones for me. Either the pixel ones or the Narcissus reversal.
I know. I
Like
know.
I
I
don't.
said I liked the hymn to Torok, but like, just based on readability, it is really tough.
Yeah. Like the Narcissus is like okay.
Yeah,
It's not like anything insane. I think that's one of the reasons why I put it so low.
I will say as soon as I run a brain freeze again, it's just going to be this one.
Yeah. It's a good one.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm curious what your guys' favorite darks is. His is Obnix. But I'm curious to know what your guys' favorites are, and then we'll probably be talking next week about whatever Secret Lair releases next week, because I think we're on a 3-week trend now of weekly releases, which
Essentially,
feels
yeah.
bad. Like I'm not gonna lie, I am a sweeper for Wizards, but I don't know if we should have weekly Secret Lair drops, man.
True. Well, I think the tough part also is that like especially when they did the uh why am I blanking? The PlayStation ones.
Yeah.
Like they did the PlayStation ones and they dumped like six on you at a time. Like that's cool. And then they did the following week before that was that Furby?
Yeah, it was Furby and
Yeah.
Jaws and
Yeah. Like those were cool. But then now you're just getting the back to back to back to back to back to back to back and like maybe that's one of the reasons why people are getting so I don't want to say frustrated with like how many um magic sets or just things of magic being made, but it is what it is.
yeah. Well, we'll see.
Yeah.
The holiday time is always like a wild time. We have Avatar coming out in a couple weeks.
Mhm.
Yeah. My
Yes, this is
I'm about to
Pokemon.
open my wallet when Avatar comes out, and it's gonna cough.
Oh yeah. I've already talked with Brandon about it. I need a minimum four redirect lightnings and probably four of the bird. Um, yeah.
Yeah. Think those not financial advice, not financial advice. I am not. I'm stupid. I think those badger mole cubs are gonna go crazy.
Yeah. Hey man, those things literally like can make or break how much mana you make.
Yeah, 100%. Like
Like
they're busted. They're really good.
it
That
is
and the bird,
genuinely really good.
like that and the bird, I think are two like really cracked cards from the set.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was just checking to see if deck lists got uploaded for Tacoma, but they did not. So do a quick run through, and then maybe if they
Oh,
post deck lists,
oh.
we'll take a
I received a bat signal. Looks like deck lists are good. Right, right as you say they weren't.
look. Ooh, I see some blue
Uh-huh.
buttons.
Blue buttons, blue
All
buttons.
right, so we'll look through the top 16 like we did for our event. And then if anything stood out, like I don't know if one person made the top cut, but I'm gonna give my quick shout out right now. I don't know if this is the exact person I played against. However, I got dumpstered turn one, or not turn one, but round one by Manon, the right hand from Edge of Eternities.
Yeah.
This card reads essentially like Mystic Forge, except your stuff taps for mana. Which is really cool until turn 3. Where'd it go? Man pulls out a Lantern Insight. And then we're playing CDH, but it's all of a sudden it's Lantern Control.
Lantern Control, yeah.
Shout out to that guy. He was a very hard fought for Sensei Top and Sensei Top plus Menon, and then eventually Altar of the Brood. Like, it's just a matter of time until you hit your Aetherflux, and there you are. I think after
find your reducer and all that stuff.
Yeah, after shooting the table, I think he had like 800 life still.
It's reasonable.
Like it was crazy. But yeah, like shout out this. I don't know what the longevity of this deck is, but
yeah,
man, did I get hit by it. Dark, it's probably tough for what is the most like relevant legend for now. But
if you actually want to go to the Discord and take a look at the brewery section, Brandon actually just posted what's it called? His version of Toph in there. So go check it out.
Yeah. All I know is I was hanging out at the shop one night and Brandon was playing a game and he got into a situation where, what was it? His cradle is also his candle. Or like his cradle can't die or something. Like it was something stupid.
His cradle can't die, yeah. But so I think he made his cradle a creature and then Isaiah Deadpooled his cradle. If I remember correctly. And essentially you have a Deadpool now with Guy's Cradle text. And that sucked for him.
Yeah. Yes, Taylor, I see. Yeah, you did say this commander was a sleeper. I got bodied. I don't know the longevity of it, but I got bodied. So I will tip my hat. But let's take a look. Let's run through the top 16 real quick. Mr. Atlas Coolish won in this event. Admittedly, I think this was a split situation because the semis games went fairly long, so I think everybody was just looking to bounce.
Wins
a win. Yeah, wins a win, and from the last time we looked at this list, the Aven Interrupter is in here now. Which is, I keep hearing good things. If I was playing white right now, I'd be testing it, but right now I can barely play my Simic deck enough to get reps. Otherwise, this is looking like Kenrith Control. This is just it's his thing. It's Cheshire list.
Next.
Yeah. So, shots Atlas. Congrats. Yep. We have Nate on Rogthras.
Yep.
We are on the Vexing Trisher, which I don't know if that has taken off as a like auto include yet. The last time I was really Rogthras brained, people were talking about maybe running it. But it looks like we're on the Chatterstorm thing, and I'm noticing a distinct lack of stupid blue cards. So we're not.
Yep.
This is not a semi-blue list. This is just Cradle Max, Turbo Cradle.
Grind it out with making a bunch of mana.
Yeah, absolutely. Relic of Legends makes your Rog tap. Playing the Earthcraft, playing a Cryptolith, right? That sounds interesting. When I played this deck last, that was not an auto include. So you know, I mean, it probably makes sense in this deck. We're on the Arbor. We're on Mistrise, which makes sense in this deck. But yeah, otherwise like a pretty standard Rogthras list. I don't think I'm seeing any like crazy not includes. I'm still every time I see, I'm still surprised that people are on Sylvan scrying, but
Are
it
the is
works.
this list on Expedition Map?
Yeah, I think I saw a map in here. Yep.
Yep. Yeah. I guess I can't blame the Gaia's Cradle players at the moment to like maximize the way to find that card at the moment. You know, like
Mm.
even myself, I think I'm playing 4 ways to find Gaia's Cradle, and I feel like that's maybe a little too low. But I don't know. Everyone has their own preference. Like right now, like my favorite one is obviously like Elvish Reclaimer. I've been super high on that card for a little bit.
Sure. You know, it's been in and out of my list. Like we've talked about it a fair bit.
Mm,
Even when I was playing TNT,
yep.
just the ability to go get the land you need is kind of crazy.
Mm,
So yeah, there's Nate on Rogthras. We have Taylor Houston on
mhm.
Kafka
Kafka.
with a World Gorger in it.
Ooh, World Gorger. That's really cool.
I like how that's where we both went.
Yeah.
We're on some big stuff. We're on Pier. We're on
Yep.
Broodlord. We're on Hullbreaker, and we're on World Gorger, which means we're probably on the Animate Dead stuff. I can only imagine. Jeweled Amulet I've seen popping up here and there now.
Hmm.
But yeah, definitely Animate Dead, Dance the Dead, Necromancy. Um,
Yeah, that's really
I'm
cool.
curious.
Another.
I have not had my ear to the ground with Kefka as much as I probably should. So I'm interested. Like obviously it worked out well for him, but I'm interested
Mhm.
to see more generally like how this works. Because right now, to me, this just looks like Grixis Broodlord .duck.
Yeah, I mean it's a little tough to like dissect Kefka at the moment, to be honest, because the shell of Grixis is there, right? Like you have your Thoracle wins, you have your console wins, and then I think the deviation is when they start adding stuff like Hullbreaker Horror, like Broodlord, and then they're playing Peer into the Abyss. Can you go to their instance real quick? I think
Yup.
they're on. Okay, this
Well,
one is not
we're on the
on.
offering. Like,
Hmm. But this one, there's versions that will play like the tribal spells to
oh,
guarantee the
Tarfires.
yep, like Tarfires of the world, like to guarantee that Kefka draws you 2 cards from yourself. Um,
Yeah, I know
looks like this
we had a couple
version.
team players playing this deck for a little bit.
Hmm.
Um, yeah, I'm interested to see this go well because I like the idea of having a Grixis option that's not. It doesn't have to be turbo.
Hmm.
Um, yeah,
And,
Kefka.
and I think it's the beauty of that deck also. Like I mentioned, it's you can speed it up, you can slow it down, kind of a thing, and kind
Sure.
of get away with playing both styles, you know.
Yeah.
So, which is nice.
Then we had John Masterson on
Mm.
Vivi Ornitier.
I heard a few things about this player. They had really clean wins throughout the weekend. Like they were on the
Nice.
tear apparently. Um, and maybe it's more of the unfortunate part from some of the other players, but it sounds it sounds like this person was getting uh not necessarily free wins, but there was a few times where I've heard like, oh yeah, someone stopped my win, and then Vivi just did their thing on their turn. It's like the classic someone went for it, got stopped, and then the next person wins, you know.
Yeah.
So nothing, not to take away from John for sure. But yeah, there's a few people that were upset about games with this deck.
Yeah. Just a couple like interesting cards that I'm seeing because I'm not all familiar with Vivi lists, so these could be staples. But like,
Hmm.
uh, you've been caught stealing is like you make a bunch of treasures, right? Like,
Hmm.
create some treasures. Wild Ride is like a way to pump your VV to make more mana. Um, dump all that Viva mana into Zenith Festival to essentially draw a bunch of cards. Just impulse draw a bunch of cards.
Mhm.
right? Like Dizzy Spell. I'm 90% sure it's here for the transmute.
Yeah, I can only imagine it is.
And then like Secret Identity is the other one that like stood out to me. Um, just it has a mode that you change the base power toughness of a creature you
Hmm.
control. So you can cast this, bump your VV by 3, and then also if you have to swing in, like it now has flying
Hmm.
vigilance and four butt. So
Yeah. I
yeah,
mean, so far this list, like at least in my perspective, from what I've seen other VV lists play, it's pretty clean. Um, so far, I think the only interesting one is the you scroll up a little bit. I think it's in the instance, if I remember correctly. Um, I think it is the dizzy spell that I was questioning because I think the dizzy spell finds you like obviously any piece of like the one man interaction, but I guess it also finds you like curiosity.
sure.
Um, that's a thing that you can like shoot draw cards kind of a thing. Um, yeah.
Yeah, and even looking in the instant, um, like this twisted image, right?
Hmm.
Even just
Hmm.
swapping the VV from a 0-3, as long as there's a counter on VV, like it won't die when you swap its power
Yep.
toughness. It's just a pump for 3.
Well,
But
I
yeah,
think BB, if I remember correctly, BB triggers off of when you cast it on creature, right? So
yeah,
technically, you would target itself like with the thing, trigger VV, put a +1/+1, and then they'll swap for 4, and
true,
then you just
true,
activate
true,
VV,
true.
draw a card, and then you just go to town after that.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, that's
VV,
cool.
I have thought that the card was overrated, but I don't
Hmm.
know. The people seem to like playing the list, so I'll probably take a look at it here in a, you know, give it till the new year. Maybe if VV's still kicking, we take a look.
Yeah, I'm interested to see where VV ends up because, like, honestly, with VV as like your third option to play Storm, it has stayed like the number third option for a while now. And I think there was like some resurgence from like the Stella Elite players of them being like, "Oh hell no! Like this thing's not gonna take over my deck." And then the RAL players are like, "Yeah, no, my list is just infinitely better than, or my commander is infinitely better than your two."
Yeah,
So you get the fight between those three Storm decks to figure out who's like the best one. I still think it's RAL. I think RAL surpasses both of them very clearly.
yeah. Raul plays very tight.
Yep.
It's there's less cute things.
Hmm.
So that was our top 4, but moving on to the top 16, we have Luke.
Luke.
At least recently in our neck of the woods, made a top pod with Gwenum. He's here on
Hmm.
Arkham. No, he did he
He won
did
the previous one for
yeah
on Arkham.
he did take down one of our events on Arkham, and it's, if I remember right from looking over his prior list, I don't think there's a whole ton of new stuff. I think it's more of a, it worked for him then, it'll work for him now kind of thing.
Hmm.
Um,
I'm not sure how much innovation got changed in between then, because I think he got Spider-Man in between those times.
yeah, and I can't think of anything from Spider-Man that like slam dunks into Arkham.
Hmm.
Um, but yeah, I always like seeing this guy play. Um, he he plays good on decks that
Hmm.
you wouldn't quite think of right now.
Very much so.
We have Alicia on Amenon. Uh,
I believe it is the same person, because that person's name plus the list you mentioned earlier is the same icon.
oh, whoops. Back we go. I'm just curious. Pairings round 1. Yes, this is the person. This is the person that uh,
Mm.
beat me in round 1. Um, yeah, man. Lantern control
Hmm.
goes crazy in CDH.
I
Like
guess it
I'm
does.
not gonna front.
Yep.
Yeah, goes crazy. Not much to said. We already essentially went over that. And then we have Brandon.
Yep.
Shouts the man.
Mm-hmm.
Never plays CD8. Shows up
Disappears.
tops.
Yeah.
Uh,
Disappears for a hot minute. Comes back. Top 16's a tournament. Must be nice.
yep. On Kinnan. This is bread and butter. It's his
Mm-hmm.
bicycle. It's his everything. I it wouldn't surprise me if there was like a random Spider-Man card in here, but I don't think there will be.
Considering he hasn't played in however many months,
Yeah, like it's
I doubt this list has changed.
yeah, that's sort of where I'm thinking.
I'm almost positive the only things that have changed in his list are rarities of cards, and that's it.
Yeah,
Well,
gotta get that
shouts Brandon.
shiny. Shouts Brandon. We have Milo
Yep,
Lawson
I think I know this
on
list. Yeah, I was gonna say I'm pretty sure this player's a
Urza.
player.
Um, Urza. I might be going out on a limb here, and then not. I'm washed, so like, don't listen to me. But
Sure.
I think Urza's low key a little slept on right now. Like, it's by far not like a tier deck. Don't get me wrong, but like,
Mm.
if somebody's looking for something just different to play, I've been hearing inklings of Urza being like still relatively good, or like a relatively like not horrendous. So it's Urza. It does the Urza thing. It's been doing the Urza thing for like a long time now, right? Like I think the last real piece of tech was reality chip, and then like everything else is like, oh, this is fun and cute on top, like a harbinger. You're not gonna sneeze at another essentially back to basics.
Mm-hmm.
But like, yeah, this is one of the first decks I played against. In just me playing CDH in general. And it's still kicking, man. It's still there.
There's just something about Urza that I don't know. To me, I think the game plan is like it's kind of boring. I'm gonna be honest.
I mean,
Like I,
it is, but it also does just work. Like
it does. Like it is efficient in what it wants to do. Is what it is the thing for sure.
yeah,
But as far as like I don't know, its game plan is to play artifacts, and after that, it sits there and plays control, but like not like a true control. It's like I'm gonna stacks you out for 80 minutes, and then we'll figure out a win later.
yeah,
And and like to me that just seems so boring. Like it is tough. It's tough for me to enjoy this deck for sure.
yeah. But it's still kicking, man.
Yeah.
It's still here, and it just got Tezzeret, so
Oh,
more
true.
power to it. We have Austin.
The frog.
Is Austin in chat? Austin's in chat sometimes.
Yeah.
The
Sure.
frog.
Frog God.
It's the frog. He does the loop.
Yeah.
Um,
Is the meme now to tell him to play it out every single time?
I mean, he got sent around Twitter, right?
True. That is true.
I think you gotta. I will say, Emerald Charm. I have seen this pop up in like these lower color lists. This card's sick.
Yeah, and tap your cradle. It's pretty good.
Yeah, this card's good.
Yeah. That card got really popular with Cody.
Mm-hmm.
And like obviously you would like untap like one of your lands, and then you would like profane tutor and continue to tempo off after that, or combo off after that, I should say. But like other than that, like it's cool. Like if you can truly find a spot in your list for an Emerald Charm, cool. You know. But like for me, it's like those types of cards have always felt like the 105th card, right? Never like the 100th card, 101st, 102nd. Like it it is so far like considerable from a list that just like, oh, it's cool, that's there, you know.
Yeah. But I know he's been playing Frog for a long time, so it's good seeing
Yep.
him. Good seeing him do well.
Speaking of which, I know he had a tough fish bowl, so it's good to see his bounce
True.
back at this tournament.
True. 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 Now we have
So,
Eric
yep.
on Minstrel.
hmm
Uh,
Not playing Celeste or Dragon this time around.
always with these Minstrel decks, you gotta look at the land counts because I've seen them range anywhere from like high 30s. I saw one list that was on like 52.
Yep.
Like these land counts are crazy. So I don't know
Yep. Yep.
exactly all the lines that he's gone with in this in this current version of the list.
hmm
But I know he's been really enjoying it. So
Yeah.
more power to
There,
him.
there's a few that I noticed from the Amulet Titan lists. You kind of do like shifting woodlands into mirror pool, and then I believe if you scroll down, I think you believe he's on like echoing deeps in the land base. Uh, look like they are not. But you can do like combos with mirror pool, shifting woodlands, and then you use aftermath analyst to like keep milling your deck, and then you turn your shifting woodlands into an aftermath analyst, and then you sack it, and then you copy with mirror pool. Like you do like a bunch of shenanigans where like you kind of mill your deck over, and then like you play a big ass Lumra, and the Lumra will get you all of your lands back. You make a bajillion mana. You kind of like can rinse and repeat that, and then dump all that mana into a thing. Um, I don't know how many towns he's playing, but I doubt it's enough to trigger Wandering Minstrel. Yeah, it looks like he's only playing the two towns. I think it's Starting Town and then that colorless one up top there. Um, yeah.
Mill to return a card.
hmm
Yeah.
So yeah, like there's some cool like synergies with Wandering Minstrel. You do a lot of like land shenanigans and yeah. I've kept my eye on this list a little bit just because like it's got Primeval Titan, Amulet Titan, like S tendencies, you know. So
Sure. Yeah. Um. Next
what do we got
we've got
next?
Jeremiah
Jeremiah, my Esper King.
on Zer.
Yep, not Rafine this time. Playing Zer.
Um. My 2 year outdated brain says Zer Necropotence,
Sure.
but it just looks like Esper mid range almost into control. How many interactions? No, not really control.
hmm I mean, it plays the standard suite of control spells. You know, it's
Yeah, but we're not like super loading up heavy, but we are playing more like mid-rangey pieces. We are on like
hmm
Fairy Mastermind. We're on OBM. We're on Lotho. We're on
not
Tataro
not
Taro.
playing Shimmer Mirror.
Yeah,
This is very much the more of like mid-range type of control you like lock you down kind of type of deck, which is cool.
yeah.
Aerith Gainsborough in the list. It's cool to see.
Whenever you gain life,
hmm
I might be missing something, but I'm not sure why we care.
Scroll down. Keep going. Keep going. Uh, hmm.
Like
One tower,
more
sure.
power to you. You did good, but Aerith
Yeah.
in the list has to be there for a reason. I don't spy.
Maybe it's a pet card. You never know.
Could be.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, it's Jeremiah.
Try out Jeremiah.
We have Christopher Upton next
Mm.
on Karark
Wow.
Sakshima. I hate
This
this
is
deck.
this is probably how you know this person's never been to a CEDH branded event because all the Kark Sakashima players all switched to Ral or switched to some other Storm deck. and yeah, they, I'm assuming this person has not been to our events.
Yeah.
The time change has definitely butchered some of the Kark Sakashima players.
Yeah, and I will say, like the time limits on this event were similar to your events. The only difference was at the end of extra time, at the end of your 20 minutes,
Mm-hmm.
the stack doesn't resolve. The stack is exiled.
Mm,
Uh, so
I see.
I don't know. I mean, they did good. Probably had fast hands on the dice.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. They I will say that one of the things I do appreciate about Kark Sakashima players, if they have played the deck for however many long, uh, they have been very proficient in how they play the deck. They know their lines. They know all of the ins and outs of the deck for the most part. So being able to like be very proficient in that type of deck uh, is very good to see, or very cool to see, I should say.
Yep. And now we have just a simple farmer.
Oh boy, yeah,
He told me when I saw him in the morning, Mr. Isaiah, he told me, I'm just farming today. I'm just farming. I'm just, I want to grow some crops. And
do you
he's farming.
do you happen to know the name of this deck list?
I do not.
The name of this deck list as he sent it to me. I don't know if it's changed since then, but the name is I Gave Up.
That's crazy.
And I think it is it's more or less the frustrations of him playing Sisay, and to a degree some uh Sisay pilots or strategies with Sisay require you to like uh leave your win on the board until it gets back to you, kind of a thing.
Mm-hmm.
And he basically was just like, "Yep, this is I'm tired of doing that, so I don't want to do that anymore. I wanna win the game now." So
Well, I mean, this
yeah,
this deck will certainly do it. It got him 10 points
mm-hmm.
on the day and a top 16 cut, so,
Yep,
uh, you know, keep at it, brother.
yep,
Hopefully you don't have to stay in farm hell.
true. I mean, I think there is uh some level of security playing a well-known deck just so it is a mental reset for you to be like, oh yeah, I still got it, but like not on like my favorite deck or like a niche deck kind of thing, more of like a tried and true tested deck.
Sure, sure, sure. Um, Moving on.
Yep.
Brandon Driscoll on Malcolm Kedis.
Mm. Malcolm player, already my favorite.
I see a Knuckles.
All right, never mind.
I see a Vaughn.
Yep.
Uh, I've been thinking about Thada Adele for a little bit now.
Yeah.
Yeah. There are certain situations where I think you could run it. Like if you're playing a deck that you're already trying to give your stuff like, or you're trying to emphasize like chipping away at combat damage. Like
Hmm.
I could see you run this. So it's interesting to see it here. Um, just looking, seeing if there's weird stuff. We have a trickery charm in here. We have an artificial evolution.
Hmm. It's basically got the ways to turn your like reckless fireweaver into a pirate, essentially.
Yep.
And then you kind of do the shenanigans of like Kedis dealing the spread damage and then Reckless Fire Weaving trigger off of the Malcolm Treasures and rinse and repeat kind of thing. Kill the table.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
It's cool.
me likey. Next we have Josh Monroe.
Another CDH sponsored player.
Yep.
That's
That
was that
makes
3?
that makes 3 so far. We've got
That's not
Atlas who
bad.
took it, and then Isaiah and Josh.
It's not bad. Not bad starting from Team CDH.
Also a lowly farmer.
See, this I know that Josh has been on Blue Farm every now and then for the past couple of years. Um, I know there was some talk about him attempting to go back like a while ago, but like new deck after new deck just kept coming out, and he kind of enjoyed it. He kind of like he played like Water Mitchell for a bit. He played Sisei for a bit, and then he played um
Rog.
Rog. Yeah, I'm blanking on a third one. There was like another like quote unquote like new innovation ish type of deck that came out recently that I know he's been enjoying. But yeah, we're back on Blue Farm. I think this is probably a home that he is very like comfortable in. Like I know he's played the deck like I mentioned like, for a bit. So yeah, I was giving him some shit about some of the card choices also because we talked about it on Thursday actually. Um, and I was like, man, there's like some choices in here that are kind of just like not the most cleanest. Like I think Knuckles is cute. That's my biggest complaint about Knuckles. Um, and like I know we were trying to find a spot for like Beseech the Mirror. Um, but yeah, I think like to a degree this is a pretty standard like Blue Farm list. I know he wanted to play oh man, what is the artifact clone? Forgot what it's called. Imposter Mech?
Metamorph?
No, Imposter Mech. I'm not sure if he's on it. Oh yeah, he's
Yep.
on it. Yeah, I know he was trying to slot that in somewhere. Um, but it sounds like he found a spot.
Yeah.
But yeah,
We have just a couple farmers, you know. Um
couple of farmers, nothing to see here.
and then to round out our top 16, we have Mihai
Yep, there it
on
is.
Zuladoc.
The dock.
I was wondering a little bit if he was going to play Anala for this event. I know he's been on like a revisiting Anala kick as of late.
Hmm.
But it's Zuladoc. It's his baby. It's his everything. It's his pride and joy.
It's
Bahamuting people out of nowhere.
it's very funny to see people's reactions to Connor playing something other than Zuladoc, and then Connor absolutely cooking you on any other list.
Mm.
Connor knows ball, that's for sure.
Mans does no ball.
Connor knows ball for sure. He knows how to play the game. And boy, when it's just like, oh, Connor don't know Nala lines like that, and when he busts it out, boy, you get bodied real fast.
Yeah.
But yeah, so good to see him with another top. He's had a hell of a CDH here for sure.
Yep.
He's got
He is
2 wins, a bunch of upcuts. Yeah, he's
absolutely.
had a good year, really good year.
Yeah. One of the stronger players in the area for sure.
Mhm.
And that rounds out the top 16.
Sweet. Oh, you know what? I don't think we ever looked at your list.
Ooh, this is true. This is true.
Let's go look at some Jackal.
Yeah, we played Jackal for this event. From the last time that we saw things, not a ton has changed. We put in a Storm Drake, and then we picked up a Gilded Drake at the event. So in future, we'll be running probably 2 Drakes, because casting a Drake for 2 mana and doubling it with Jackal to steal 2 things is pretty cool. Or if there's just one thing that you really need to control,
Need to guarantee you can
like
take it. Yeah.
you can just double target, and like that's pretty cool. I like where the deck is at in terms of feel. I just need to play more. I will say, and we talked about this day of, I'm on Sylvan Library. I put Sylvan Library back in. And it's because it's so crucial in this deck to land Jackal as early as possible and then start the curve as much as possible. Or start the curve as early as possible. So if you can squeak out a Jackal turn 1, or like my round 1 was probably my strongest game of the event, where instead of Jackal turn 1, I Sylvan Library turn 1 into a turn 2 Jackal, but that Sylvan Library was able to give me a birds to start the Jackal train. Just to start that curve, right? So it's slow, and I could definitely see an argument to play a One Ring over it, but I think the ability to get it out turn 1, because the likelihood of people winning on turn 2 or turn 3 is yes, we're in a format where that can happen, but realistically, if this can help you see 2 more cards in that pivotal turn 2, I think that's at least worth it for me to test. So I'm liking how it feels right now.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I think the difference between that and the One Ring is the mana requirements, right? So sure, Sylvan Library is 1 in a green, but it is much faster to cast a 2 mana spell than a 4 mana spell, right? So I don't know. I think your choice of Sylvan Library is specifically in this list also is genuinely fine. I think it's a fine pick to guarantee that your engine gets going sooner than later, if that makes sense. Because ideally, if you're in Semic colors, so you will naturally find interaction, but not having to see that as fast as the Thrasios decks or the Tymna decks that'll just draw you a bunch of cards, or just anything like those other more prominent CDH commanders. You need to find a way to get to your pieces faster.
Yeah.
And low key, maybe this is a world where you do slot both One Ring and Sylvan Library in.
Yeah, I'm definitely thinking about it, because we also went up Tezzeret the Seeker, just another way to find your pivotal artifacts. And yes, he costs 5 mana, but the hardest part of this deck was traversing it to where you needed to be, right? In the past, when I've played blue-black decks, I've really liked Limdul's Vault, because you can get to where you need to be in the deck efficiently, right?
I agree.
You don't necessarily need to be tutoring for the card, but if you can at least get to okay, we're in an okay spot, that's we like that feeling. There are still at least 1 or 2 cute cards. Peter Parker's Camera is cheap enough that I think I can keep it around to copy a Jackal trigger.
I agree.
And what else? I did cut a fair bit of cute stuff. I initially started this build on as a mid-range that can do semi-blue things, but the more and more that I play, the inclusion of the Palinchron is something that I've definitely thought about. There are layered combos that exist in this list with Peregrine Drake and Cloud of Fairies, where Palinchron can exist as a third backup, or a if for some reason you can't get your Drake or your Cloud of Fairies, you can do it with Palinchron, but it is just more expensive. But it's in for right now. Maybe we test this as the One Ring slot. I know definitely Metamorph is currently in right now, whereas I think Clever Impersonator might actually be the move. Because Clever Impersonator just hits more stuff. Also, since this isn't a strict semi-blue list, the inclusion of the Radagast, as much as I love the Radagast, I'm not
Mm-hmm.
entirely sure about his existence in the long term. Cards that do exist or that were put in here from semi blue that I do think stay are Generous Patron. This is a excellent outlet because a lot of how this deck terminates is flicker stuff. And so if you don't mind making at least one of your opponent's creatures really big, it's a controllable way to draw your deck.
Mm-hmm.
A similar effect occurs with I think it's a 7 mana Tishana that a lot of the semi blue lists
yeah.
are on. But this is cheap enough to where like you can get to it easy enough. It's relatively easily copyable with Jackal. You're not going to be like kicking yourself. Why is the 7 mana dumb idiot in my hand? No, it's three mana. If we have to cast it, we have to cast it.
Yeah.
What else in here? The inclusion of Summoner's Pact. I initially was sort of mid on, but I have come around. Sort of borrowing from the. I know Titan at least was on this. I don't know if you guys are still on this.
It's like a weird combination of like 0, like 3 or 4. Like
Sure.
yeah.
But you don't need to pay a pack cost if you just win. So if you
True.
have all your pieces, but you need one more, go get it.
Mm-hmm.
So it's pretty good. Noxious Revival just to get stuff back, especially because we're on survival. Just the whole Noxious Revival and Eternal Witness, being able to pull stuff back is pretty immense. Because you don't have to feel bad about like pitching a 4-drop to find your 2-drop that you need to hit your Jackal curve if you can get that 4-drop back. Yeah, I don't know. I'm liking it so far. I'm liking how it's testing. I need to get more reps is like the main thing. I will say like Magus of the Candelabra is probably it's lower in my brain right now. And it's purely because of the summoning sickness thing.
That's kind of one of the reasons why I personally cut it from my Bruce list. Like, don't get me wrong, I think having the untaps is really nice. And maybe this is like an Elvish Reclaimer kind of a moment, but like at least that finds me the Gaia's Cradle, whereas this like it just untaps my Gaia's Cradle. So I think I'd rather find the card versus that.
Yeah.
Versus like untapping the land. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like it is nice in here because it is a 1-drop, so like it can help get your curve going. But
I mean, double Maguses are insane.
oh,
Like,
it's crazy.
that's sick.
It's actually crazy.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
the whole you need to wait, right? It is tough. It is tough. So that's a consideration right now. But I think of all the things right now, I'm the lowest on Palancron. Just because it is so expensive, and yes, having expensive ways to finish things is good. I like having the Hullbreaker in here. This is already a kitten deck. Like we're already sort of playing into that game plan, so Hullbreaker being in here is fine. But the Palancron's just more of like a cute holdover from when this was just semi-blue.
Yeah, I mean, what I was gonna say is that this has the leftover reminiscence of semi-blue. But I think the pieces that you kept aren't bad ones, if that makes sense. Like you kept the ones that are like beneficial to like double Jackal, if that makes sense, or double off of Jackal, and you're maximizing the value that you get from those creatures from Jackal, and like like if you have like your Radagast on your board, or like with Hullbreaker Horror, like you can do your loops and all that stuff. But yeah, I think this list is fine, to be honest. I'm sure we could like really break down what your end goal is for Jackal, because like how like what your I'm assuming your win is like you make a bunch of things, make infinite mana, Obora Breeze Collar, their stuff, Thrasios, like finale win the game kind of thing.
Mhm. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Um, like sure you were doing the traditional Simic thing, but also like you can do the Hullbreaker Horror, bounce all their stuff, blah 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 blah, do all that stuff, and like just kind of control the game out at that point. Um,
Yeah.
but then again, like I can't imagine there's another type of win con that you want to put into this list.
No, I think
Um,
this is it's
you
already
know,
bordering on too many. Is like the thing, so that's why I'm
exactly, yeah, like,
considering like the snip of Palancron. I will say, and I it took me a bit to not just like YOLO list for the tournament. I think there's a world where I test Roaming Throne in this list.
oh, interesting, yeah.
Um, just on human because there's actually a handful of humans in this that
Hmm.
you care about, right? So like Jackal triggers, you double up on Jackal triggers. Currently, Magus is in the list. Since it's not a mana ability, you can double up on it. But what was the other one? Like Ewit, Spellseeker.
Hmm.
You know, stuff that isn't crazy broken, but like there's enough there that maybe it warrants a test.
I
Um,
mean, the substance is there, right? Like the pieces are there to make it so that that could come to fruition, kind of thing, you know.
mhm.
So I don't necessarily hate that route.
Yeah, but I think the biggest thing this deck needs right now is just some reps. So that's
Hmm.
my plan for the next hopefully soon trademark is to get reps on this deck.
Yep.
Yeah. That's that's what I played. Maybe I'll join you at the next event, play some Legacy, play some
Yeah,
Forge.
I mean, you just finished up Forge, so that's pretty cool.
Yeah. Yes sir, yes sir. Um yeah, I think the event overall the event ran pretty well. I don't think I heard many complaints. It's always interesting playing in like the command zone at these events because sometimes non-event people walk in and start asking for games and you have to remind them like yeah we're playing a thing.
Hmm.
But I don't know. I think it
Yeah.
went pretty okay.
It
Um,
is I did see a few times where people would like, "Oh, sweet, like awesome deck," or like whatever.
mm,
And then it's like, "Ah, I'm in the tournament. Sorry, brother." Like,
yeah.
yeah.
Um, but speaking of tournaments in general,
Yep, very much so.
oh my God, where did we go? Where did we go? I had it up. There it is.
Nice.
Finals. Register for the finals. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be a real good time. We got a really sick event space over in Burien at the community center, um, and a lot of space. 2-day event.
Yep.
Uh,
This one should be a fun one, man. Like we've got all of our winners showing up. I just talked to a few of the Canadians. They mentioned they're coming up or coming down. I should say.
down.
Um, but yeah, this is a super exciting event. I'm excited. This is our biggest event that we're running, so I'm hoping it does well.
Yep. We've been working towards this all year, so it'll be a good time. You know, it'll be a good time.
Yep.
Um,
But yeah, man. I think that's all I got. You got anything else you want to talk about? What you got?
um, let me do some super quick math.
Mhm.
Not on Commander because Commander, there was an announcement recently making some updates to the game changer list and sort of cleaning up brackets a little bit. So but
Mhm.
they did say that no bans or unbans will happen until the new year. So we're clean on that. However, if my memory serves me correctly, we are exactly 1 week away from a potential legacy ban. Um, as the one of the two of us that actually plays Legacy right now and like isn't
Yeah.
isn't actively building their deck. Uh, what are we feeling? What are we if we have to divine the future? What are
hmm
we thinking is going to happen?
I mean, there has been so much talk about one specific card needing to bite the bullet, and it has been Entomb for quite some time. Um, from my experience personally, um, playing against a blue-black deck at the moment is a little rough. If you're on any sort of variant that doesn't play Force of Will or any sort of variant that plays Graveyard Interaction, so your decks are essentially having to tailor themselves to make sure you're playing that one Nile spell bomb or two Nile spell bombs, or like for me specifically, I'm playing Endurance, but my board is also playing Nile spell bombs. Like you have to compensate some portion of your list to make sure you just don't instantly lose, or you just all into your game plan. Like I know the lands players, they just don't care. Like I'm gonna play lands, I'm gonna do all my dark depths, cool stuff, hit you for 20 kind of a thing, and I'll kill you before you even get to play your Atraxa or your Archon. Um, but you know, it has been a problem from what I hear from the Legacy community for quite some time. But considering that the most recent ban list that we had a while ago didn't have any changes to Legacy while people were complaining about it, uh, I I don't know if we're going to eat if Entomb is going to eat a ban. You know,
Sure. No,
uh, I don't
no.
know.
Entomb's been definitely talked about in Legacy, and if there were any modern or like changes, they would also be the same day in the same announcement.
hmm
I know you're biased because you're a filthy, filthy Titan player,
Whoa, man,
but
not wrong.
the calls for Titan or for Titan to get a you know a not a kneecap but like a check the vibe
hmm
it's been pretty loud the last couple weeks.
Sure.
It is Titan is like the S tier deck of modern right now. Um, what happens if they kill your boy?
So the card Primeval Titan has been around for decade plus now. I I am treating that card in the same vein as how I treat crop rotation in the commander space. The more lands they print, the more busted the card becomes, right? Um, if there's a world where they ban Primeval Titan in Modern, I think that is fine, but the problem with that is you essentially neuter the whole deck, and the deck to a degree becomes non-existent, right?
Mm.
I
Like,
think that is fine with some decks, but I think the longevity that Titan has had for so long is that if you ban a card like Field of the Dead, there's a different strategy that comes up. When Field of the Dead got banned, we all transitioned to Valakut playing four Dryad Elysian Groves, and we're gonna shoot you with Valakut triggers. And then that version of Titan stayed around for a while, and then MH2 came out, and then this version of Is It Whatever came out, right? It is like four DRCs plus four Ragavans plus four Murktide Regent, and then you're just playing straight up tempo during that whole time. Um, that list never really ate a ban, but cards just kept getting better. Whereas like in Primeval Titan or Amulet Titan's case, the thing that ate a ban was not the problem card itself, but more of like the things that the problem card found, which created more problems.
yeah, I know. At least what I've been hearing over the last little bit is people want Amulet gone.
See, I think my like, and granted, this is definitely like me being as non-biased as possible, right? I I don't think there's a world where you take away Amulet and Primeval Titan because then the deck genuinely just dies. Because if you take away Amulet, you have to rely on Spelunking now. And sure, you can get away with Spelunking because you can kind of go like turn one Grazer with a forest, and then you put in a bounce land, and then turn two play that same forest, play Spelunking, and then now you have a way to have your untapped stuff. But if you're going from ban Amulet, ban Titan, the only real way to like get your graveyard or get your lands onto your battlefield now is through the graveyard, through like Aftermath Analyst and like Lumra stuff. So at that point, is the deck really like Amulet Titan anymore? Technically not because they banned it, obviously, but it is just a lands deck now.
Yeah,
And I want to see a world where there's no Primeval Titans in the list and no Amulets in the list, and then say for example, I can only imagine we maximize on Dryad Elysian Groves again, and then we maximize on Aftermath Analyst, and then we max um, like Lumras, for example, and then we're in a strategy where we just turn everything into a mountain and shoot you with Valakits.
sure.
Like that's probably what's going to happen to that deck. Um,
Yeah, I can see it.
but I don't know. I like I said, from a non-biased perspective, I don't think that deck is a problem. But I think what is the problem is that the more lands that they make that are more busted are what becomes the problem. And you can argue that, well, why don't we stop the thing that's getting those problems? And like the full problem just stops. Well, if you do that, then you gut the whole deck. And I don't know if that's what WotC wants.
Sure, sure. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see. Like, I've been cognizant of Modern now for 18 months, and it's interesting to see Titan at the top. It's always been that like background good deck, but not the best.
Oh, I
Uh,
mean, Titan has always had the S tier, the A tier, the B tier category all within the same year. Um, there have been so many times where like it is strictly a Primeval Titan or Amulet Titan like Pro Tour, and like you can definitely see it. Like the Titan players come out and they dominate the event, and then there'll be another card that gets printed in Modern Horizons 7 or like whatever that makes Amulet Titan less busted because there's just a different variation of a deck that makes other things busted. But I don't know. It is what it is.
yeah,
If they ban it, it's okay. I will cry for a bit, but there's only so much you can do at that point. It is what it is. If the modern community is truly upset by it, it is what it is. I will say it will be sad to see it gone, but
sure.
gotta live with it.
Yeah. Well, you think anything goes?
For modern,
I don't think anything goes in
or
modern.
just in general.
Modern is obscenely healthy compared to like 2 years ago.
Yeah, yeah, I think modern is
Modern's
fine.
fine. Legacy, I could see the Entomb.
Legacy is probably Entomb. I know there's a bunch of people bitching about Force of Will still. Um,
There's no shot. You'd hit days over Force Wall, right?
no. I think the clear cut of Force of Will has been a lot of what people are bitching about. Um, but yeah, I
All
don't know.
right.
I As far as like non-commander bans, I got no clue. Beats me.
Yeah. All right. The people want to know.
The people want to know.
The people want to know. There was a card announced for Avatar in the bonus sheet. Is Dockside Extortionist getting unbanned?
With that art, no.
Yeah.
Yeah, the zoom in from the anime arts are kind of brutal for me.
Yeah.
They're not great.
Yeah. They could have picked some better stills, but
Yep.
we'll see. I am about out of topics on my docket. Do you have anything else tonight
Not
for the lovely
really.
people?
I think that's pretty much it, really. I think we talked about finals, talked about LDXP. Shout out to Laughing Dragon. It was a very fun event for sure. Thank you for having us.
Yep. We appreciate it
Um,
greatly.
but yeah, no, I'm I'm all good. What about you?
Yeah, I mean, I ran through my topics. We're chilling. I think we're gonna stick to this Monday thing.
Yeah, I think I think Monday is a good day for us.
Yep. So yeah, we will see you all next Monday. Probably talking bands next week. I think the 10th is the
Yep.
band day, so we'll talk some bands or lack thereof if nothing happens. But if there's a topic that you guys want to hear about, hit us up on Twitter. Just tweet at us, DM us. We'd love to hear from you. Check out our website for all things CDH. Check out the Discord for announcements. I know we got some cool stuff cooking. And then sign up for the finals too. It's gonna be a great event.
Very much so. We'll hope to see you guys there.
All right. Thanks for
Shall we?
watching. Goodbye.